The next question is, can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is, what effect has late sleeping and eating has to do with your body when you do it sparingly?
So the body is the system. The body is has its own time frame. We typically, as humans, train to stay awake at time and sleep at night. So if we were trained to do the reverse, we could have done so. But as human beings, that's how we're trained. So we're trained to stay awake at daytime. And daytime, what do you do usually at daytime? You eat, you stay active, you do things that you're supposed to do. And when it's night, you go to bed to rest and recover. If you try to change that whole clock, then you are changing the way your body actually handles some other things. So if you tend to stay awake at night, then or eat more at night, then your whole body system will change completely, and that may uncover some other or put you at risk of developing some other medical conditions. Not necessarily uncover, but kind of keeping that habit, quite frankly, will lead you to a much healthier life, because also that's what other people are doing. Now, some animals stay awake at night and sleep during the day. That is how they were trained to do that. But overall, across the board, if you are try to change your body clock, it has some effects that may not be good for you, consequences that may not be good for your body altogether.
Thank you. Next
Let me add.
question. Go ahead.
Can I add something real quick there?
Yes, you can.
A common problem that arises from eating late. Those of us who grew up back in Nigeria, there's a habit we had. If you wanted to sleep, in the evening, what did you do? You ate. You had something to eat. So we equated sleeping with eating, because eating makes you sleepy. So we did it during medical school. I did it when I was a student. Study, and when it's time to take a nap, you go and eat, then you go and lie down. So a big consequence of that is that, you develop what you call reflux disease. Reflux simply means that when you eat too close to your bedtime, over time, mechanism that prevents acid from flowing backwards of food from your belly into your throat gets distorted. And so when you eat and you lie down, some of that acid refluxes. That's why it's called gastrointestinal reflux disease. And some people will call it ulcer and all that, but that's one big problem that occurs when you eat very close to your bedtime. It's recommended that even if you eat late in the evening, you should stay up for at least 2 to 3 hours before you lie down. Second thing that happens is that you tend to gain weight. Belly fat and your weight overall increases. And as your weight increases, puts you at risk of other things, the high blood pressure, the sleep apnea, the diabetes. So it has, what do you call it? One thing snowballs into the other. So it's not a good habit.